Good morning, graduates of El Paso Community College. It is a beautiful sunny day today here in June. Perfect weather for a graduation ceremony. Let me take a moment to thank our previous speaker for their words of encouragement and their motivation. We appreciate the inspiration very, very much. Once again, good morning, students, families, faculty, and teachers. My name is Kaylee Brocker, and I am also a recent graduate today of El Paso Community College. I earned my associate's degree in multidisciplinary studies, and I plan to, as many of you also will, transition to the University of Texas at El Paso, where I will continue pursuing a major and hopefully a career in the education system as a teacher. I've lived in El Paso for just about 5 years now, and as a military child, my father was in the Army for 16 years. Moving every 3 to 4 years is not easy, and it never ever gets any easier, and I'm sure every military child will tell you the same thing. But upon settling down into this particular community of very hardworking, caring, loving, welcoming individuals, I have found myself more at home here in El Paso, Texas, than anywhere across the globe that I have lived. It's an honor to have gotten to have walked across the stage with all of my fellow peers and to be able to go home today knowing that I have accomplished and achieved a very significant portion of my dream, which is to ultimately become an English teacher. In my junior year of high school, my favorite teacher, Mr. S., who taught U.S. history, always repeated one very simple, short, concise quote to me whenever I was feeling anxious, nervous, angry, upset, any sort of negative emotion. This is what helped me. I think, therefore I am. That is a quote from Descartes, an old philosopher. He would remind me of this whenever I grew, as melancholy as it is, doubtful of my own existence, essentially, or even just my purpose in life. I only had to think about whatever I wanted to be in that moment. Whenever I think of that quote, I think, therefore I am. What do I want to be right now? I don't have to be angry. I don't have to be upset. I don't have to be depressed. I can be happy. You have to manifest it into existence. The last time he spoke that quote to me, in that moment, the last day of my senior year of high school, I chose to be happy. Pushing through the struggles now will allow you to have comfort in your future. Being able to settle down earlier is worth the trouble of going through everything now, getting things done now. Every choice that we make gives us a purpose, whether it's intentional, on accident, or purposeful. It all adds up to moments just like this. Celebrations, milestones, ceremonies, huge accomplishments where you feel proud to walk across that stage. You feel proud of yourself if you don't feel proud of yourself often. I can still remember the beginning of my journey, very eager to start the rest of my life after high school and getting to do another 4 years of it and getting to study more education to get a proper career in the future. I had that same rush of nostalgia as I did during my first day of high school in my freshman year at Pebble Hills High School. Once again, to remind everyone, I think, therefore I am. Speak your greatness into existence. Do what you know you need to do for you. If you can think of it, you can be it. You can do it. Doesn't matter what other people tell you, what other people think, what's realistic, what's not realistic. If there's one thing I want all of you to take home with you today, it is to love each other. Feel for others. Feel their love. Feel their pain. Feel all of their emotions. Feel a human connection today. I have noticed an astonishing lapse and lack of empathy that seems to obstruct the world lately. But in these moments of darkness, in these moments of uncertainty, we need to cling to those that we love because we're all that we have at the end of the day. We need each other now more than ever before. So thank you to all of this year's EPCC graduates for coming out this morning to honor your hard work, your perseverance, and your fellow peers. on to better things.